Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you are. My name is John, or Last Frontier Bricks, and this is my review of the LEGO Jurassic World Dominion Pyroraptor and Dilophosaurus Transport. That's a bit of a mouthful. This set came out in 2022. Includes 254 pieces, including 3 minifigures and 2 dinosaurs, and retails for $45, although you can find it at $35 at Bricklink and Walmart. The box art shows is in a pretty accurate setting in a forest areas. Shows off the whole set, and I still love the whole look of the amber look on the back on the edge with the Pyroraptor up in the top right corner. I can understand why they picked the Pyroraptor. It does make its first appearance in Dominion. You can see all your figure lineup plus the 2 dice. Or is that bottom right corner? On the top, you can see all 3 of your figures, including the actual size of the Ian Malcolm figure. The left side, right side of the box is a full Lego amber look, and on the left side you get another look at the Pyroraptor. The back side shows off the set, along with 2 of the main play features and some nice little info cards on the Dilophosaurus and Pyroraptor. As you can see, the box has the push tab, so let's go ahead and get this thing open. Alright, easy does it. There we go. Alright, so we've got 1, 2, looks like 3 bags. Got a small sticker sheet here. Only 3 stickers, so not too bad. Oh, interesting. I don't even know let's see, what's this? I don't think I've ever seen this. Oh, it's a little ad for switching the stuff from plastic to paper, although once again, it's all plastic bags. So, one interesting thing, you actually get the main bodies of the dinosaurs just up by themselves, only missing the jaws. Interesting. Don't think I've ever seen them do that. And here is your instruction book. Only one book. Has an ad for building instructions online. Just jump straight into the build. And let's see if there are any sort of ads. Okay, we do have ads for the Jurassic World Dominion sets. Ironically, all the sets except for itself. Once again, don't know why they keep passing this set over when it comes to the ads in the instruction manuals. Although I don't see the Triceratops set from the beginning of the movie either. But also, once again, we get a little ad showing off all the dinosaurs. So, nothing too crazy. I will once again be doing a time lapse of this build starting right now. Alright, as you can see, the build is complete. It took about an hour to build, so nothing too crazy, but what would you expect with a set with less than 300 pieces? Speaking of which, I think I might have forgot to mention this in the intro, but the set number for this guy is 76951. So, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at this set in its entirety, starting with the figures. So, starting off with our figures from what one I think is least interesting to the most, we've got ourselves a generic Jurassic World style guard. She's got the same face as the Jyn Erso and more recently Black Widow. So same generic face plus an alternate face. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, she's got also has a rather generic hairstyle in like it's like somewhere between brunette and redhead. Nothing too crazy. The torso has pretty good printing on the front and back, though strangely it has the Jurassic World logo instead of Biosyn, which is where this set is supposed to take place. But I guess that's not too bad if you want a Jurassic World's ACU style good size squad. It's a nice little addition, and her weapon is the standard like Jurassic World style gun with a yellow tranquilizer dart. No printing on the bottom legs. Like nothing too crazy, but a nice additional figure to the set. Next up, we have Jurassic World Dominion style Ellie Sattler. This is the same figure that you get in the Giganotosaur and Therizinosaur set. I'll leave a card up on the screen right now to check out my review on that set. But either way, it's still a good looking figure. Good face print. Nice little addition of the age lines by her eye, and a good scared looking face. Good torso painting on the back and the front. Nice little addition of the classic tie the bottom of the shirt that style that Ellie basically patented, and good the hair piece as well. Once again, no leg printing. So a good rendition of a classic character. And for our final minifigure, we have probably the big draw when it comes to minifigures in this set, the Jurassic World Dominion Ian Malcolm, which is why I'm kind of surprised that this set doesn't really show up in any of the advertisements in the instruction manuals. This is the only set that Ian comes in. So yeah, kind of surprised that a specific rendition of a very popular character doesn't show up in any of the advertisements for the other sets. Anyway, it's a rather interesting look for Ian Malcolm. I think the most interesting part is that he's using the Doc Brown hair from LEGO Dimensions in gray. I'm not actually sure if that hairstyle really fits him, but it does give him a rather interesting look. Good face printing on both the front and a good scared look as well. Basic printing on the back of the torso. I think the one downside for the front torso is that once again the skin tone on the torso doesn't match the head and hands. It's a bit thin. Once again, it needed a little extra paint to fit. But also interesting that they gave him a bit of a darker skin tone than the other three figures. But other than the little thin paint job on the torso. Oh, I actually take a look at it. It actually kind of reminds me of the Jurassic Park torso that they give him. So yeah, basically same one. Although I don't remember us really seeing him in that same Jurassic Park look as we do in Dominion. But otherwise, good looking figure for a very popular character. And for our first of two dinosaurs in this set, we have a Dilophosaurus. It's the same mold that we've been getting for a couple years now, but that doesn't mean it doesn't have its good points. It's a good shape for the Dilophosaurus. The tail is a little bit rubberized, so you can move it around a little bit. And the hands look pretty good. In fact, speaking of hands, that little hole in there on his right hand is the same in size and shape as a minifigure hand, so he can hold anything a Lego minifigure can. Take, for example, I've got a spare lightsaber handle from this set, and yeah, you can just grab onto it like any other minifigure. Although it does have its downsides. For some reason, they decided to give it Velociraptor style claws on the toes. Velociraptor didn't have that. But other than that, it's got some good print. It's got some good coloration. This almost like, I don't know, like a dark lime in green coloration mixed in with the nougat. That's actually a pretty good color combination. Plus a bit of dark red around the frills. Most good printing on the eyes, and of course he does have a movable jaw. It does technically only have two positions, fully closed and fully opened, but you can manipulate it to where it is like half open. And I think that's that's my preferred way to show him off, because honestly, with the mouth fully open like that, it almost looks like, to me, it almost looks like he's got a bit of a broken jaw. But anyway, good looking dinosaur. Lego definitely nailed it first go around, and I'm glad they're keeping this design. And for our second dinosaur and final figure in this set, we have the Pyroraptor. This is a brand new exclusive dinosaur to this set, and he's got quite a bit of detail on him. Of course, he's supposed to be feathered, so they got quite a bit of feathering detail, both in the prints and the mold itself. Of very rather accurate coloring for the feathers, both on the tail and the arms. However, not all the coloring is accurate to the set. For example, he doesn't have in the movie. He doesn't have this brown patch on his head. I'll pull up a picture to show you how accurate that actually is, or in this case, inaccurate. Plus, I'm not sure the feather plumage is supposed to be this long on it. I think it's supposed to be a little bit short. I think it's supposed to be comparatively. I think it's supposed to be a little bit shorter, but maybe they did that for stability issues. They couldn't figure out how to make it that stable without having it break off. Plus, also with coloring, the bottom here isn't supposed to be orange. Once again, I'll show you a picture for how accurate this is, but this isn't supposed to be orange. It's supposed to be like either a white or gray. But other than that, I do like the coloring here. I think the little bit of brown on his head is supposed to break up, but a bit of a breakup of the red and the orange. However, I do notice some detailing on this guy that this guy doesn't have that the Dilophosaurus does. Bringing back the Dilophosaurus, you can see the claws on both his hands and feet are colored in black. They didn't do it with this, but for some reason they didn't do it with this guy. It's just the plain orange. Also, notice that the hand with the clip is on the left arm for this guy instead of the right. And like I said, those claws aren't colored in. And also good printing on the eye, and once again, and he can open the jaw. Only this guy, his mouth is able to open wider, which means it's even more so. It feels even more broken. Also, I don't know why, but for this specific one, the jaw feels a little loose. Like, it doesn't, you can see, I can actually move it quite a bit easier on this guy than with the Dilophosaurus. And on top of that, his mouth is able to sit in the somewhat open position a bit easier. Also, I forgot to mention that both Pyroraptor and Dilophosaurus have one stud on top. I don't know. I don't know what they expect you to do with that one stud. Maybe you can think of something interesting. But other than that, this guy does look pretty good for a first attempt at a Pyroraptor. He looks pretty good. A nice addition to the Lego dinosaur collection. And we are moving on to our main build. Main builds. First off, we got this pretty good-looking Biosyn Jeep. Kind of reminds me of the Jurassic Park Jeep from the 30th anniversary wave of that. It's got a few stickers with the Bios and logo, first on the hood and then one on each side of the vehicle. It's a pretty decent size build. On the sides you've got on one side you got yourself a fire extinguisher. Then on the other side, you've got yourself a taser pole. The vehicle is big enough to fit two people. Well, one in the driver's seat and one in the passenger. So let's go ahead, put in Ian and Ellie, since they're the ones that they show in the vehicle. There are a couple of jumper plates where the seats would be, so it's easy to get them in and out. Alright, come on. There we go. There's Ian. Figures would stop moving, being so slippery. There we go. You can see there's a couple of studs here to keep the roof on, and as you noticed in the back, they had a little something special, a little something else. In the movie, it's supposed to be 4 seats, instead with the other 2 seats being occupied by Alan Grant and Maisie Lockwood. For this, they decided to add a little play feature. Actually, it's probably easier to have this with the roof off. You just open this up, and inside you can find a little radio transmitter, which kind of fits. It's with the lore communication, and with these like Jurassic Park World / Boston places has always been a little spotty. Yeah. So it's nice to have a little communication dish available to you, and as you can see, clipped onto it, you got another Jurassic World style dark gun with another yellow tranquilizer. Strangely enough, it doesn't come with a pair of binoculars. Don't know why. Not binoculars. It doesn't come with a radio for your figures. It would make sense to come if it did come for it to come with it, but for some reason it doesn't. But that's your main vehicle, and as you notice, there's a little ball joint connection here, and that is for your little trailer here. Here's where it would hook up, and you do have a couple of jumper plates here, big enough to fit either one of your dinosaurs, be it the Dilophosaurus or Pyroraptor. We'll go with the Pyroraptor here. It just sits down right there, and then you're supposed to close it up. It's the transparent yellow cones here. I guess that's supposed to be similar to like the taser pole, and it just hooks on there, and there you go. You're ready for transport, and it actually moves around pretty well. Here, let me zoom out a bit. There we go. So it moves around pretty well. The trailer doesn't seem to want to turn as much as the Jeep or whatever it is, but it moves around well enough. So that is your main build. And here are all your extra pieces, with the exception of the black lightsaber. The pieces that jump out to me are a couple extra tranquilizer darts and an extra jaw for both your dinosaurs. Once again, I see a little detail they gave the Dilophosaurus that they gave the Pyroraptor. They didn't color in the teeth. You can see the kind of whitish green on the teeth with the Dilophosaurus jaw. But again, with the Pyroraptor jaw, it's just one solid piece, same color. This is the same dark orange. So again, not a little addition they gave the Dilophosaurus that they didn't give the Pyroraptor. Right, with everything in the set covered, let's go out to my final thoughts. So, what do I think of this set? Well, I think it is a pretty good set. You get a good couple of dinosaurs, one of them brand new. Like I said, the Ian Malcolm is exclusive to the set, so there are a good couple of draws. I'm just not sure if it's worth $45. Part of it might be because of the Pyroraptor, but I can't, because, like I said, it is a brand new mold. However, like I said, I'm not sure it's worth the $45. I don't think the Pyroraptor is enough to warrant such a price. I think one thing that would helped ease, would have helped make it a bit more worth it, would be to include Dodson, because he doesn't show up in any of the other sets. Plus, if you know anything about the movie, having him show up in this same set with the Dilophosaur would have absolutely fit, knowing what happens to him in that movie. No spoilers, but trust me, including him with the Dilophosaur would definitely fit. Other than that, like I said, I'm not sure it's worth the $45. Walmart does have it at $35, which I think taking that extra $10 off does. Taking the extra $10 off, dropping from 45 to 35, then I think the set is worth it. So if you're gonna get it anywhere, I would suggest getting it at Walmart. But other than that, it's a nice little set. Good figures, good couple dinosaurs. And nice fun little build to add to your Lego Jurassic World collection. But that will do it for this video. Thank you for joining me for it. If you guys enjoyed it, you know what to do. You can check out my channel and all my Lego Jurassic Park / Jurassic World sets on set reviews on the end screen in just a few seconds. And I'll see you all in the next video. Later, everybody.